So, last weekend, I came home to find my dad standing in the hallway, staring down at the floor like it had personally offended him. My mom had been complaining about the squeaky floorboard near the kitchen for weeks, and, with her out at the grocery store, Dad decided it was finally time to channel his inner handyman. The only mildly strange thing was that he had his lucky DIY socks on, a pair with a hammer and nails pattern that he swore gave him extra skill points. I should have known then that trouble was brewing. He got out his toolbox and meticulously lined up what looked like enough nails to construct a small fortress. I offered to help, but he waved me off, assuring me, "I've watched at least 3 YouTube videos on this." About 5 minutes later, I heard a series of loud thumps, a sharp yelp, and then absolute silence. When I peeked around the corner, Dad was standing perfectly upright, one foot firmly planted on the floorboard, eyes wide with disbelief. Turns out, in his zeal, Dad had managed to drive a nail straight through the toe of his shoe, anchoring himself to the floor like a DIY Captain Ahab, except the white whale was my mom's wrath if she heard the squeak again. For the next 3 hours, he tried every method to free himself without causing further damage, twisting, hopping, and even attempting a sort of pirouette that would have made a ballet instructor weep. My dog watched the whole thing, tail wagging, thinking this was the best new game ever invented. By the time Mom walked in, Dad had worn a perfect circle into the wood from spinning in place. She took one look at the scene, Dad still nailed to the floor, surrounded by discarded tools and a very confused dog, and just sighed. Dad looked up at her, exhausted, and finally said, "Well, honey, I guess you were right all along, I really do have 2 left feet."